The Secret Bond? Genre, romance, drama, family betrayal. Protagonists, Jenifer and Jeison. Under the Texas sky, the sun was slowly setting over the endless fields of Hillside Ranch H, a farm located on the outskirts of Fredericksburg, Texas. Jenifer Walker, 27 years old, grew up there among vineyards, horses, and family secrets that no one dared to mention. She worked organizing NDO the old files of the farm, a legacy that his grandfather entrusted him to protect. One day, the arrival of a stranger changed everything. "Are you Jenifer Walker?" asked the man. Tall, wearing a shirt, dusty cuera, and boots. "It depends who asks," she said distrustfully. "Jeison Brooks, architect. I was hired to restore the old barn and the guest house." From as at that moment, sparks flew. Jeison had a mix of firmness and sweetness that intrigued Jenifer, who did not usually trust easily. The long walks around the ranch became conversations about architecture, country music, and broken dreams. The romance ignited like fire on the prairie. But in Hillside Ranch, nothing is so simple. Old hatreds do not die. One night, while I was reviewing old files, I found a letter addressed to my grandfather that spoke of a land conflict with the Brooks surname at the end. Confused, I confronted my mother. "Mom, do you know L.A. Brooks family?" Her mother frowned, dropping the teacup she was holding. "What does Jeison Brooks have to do with you?" Jenifer felt the floor move beneath her. "I'm dating him. That family almost took this ranch from us. Your grandfather went to his grave cursing them. The Walkers blamed the Brooks for a land fraud in the 80s. Although nothing was ever proven, the dio remained latent. Jenifer decided that her love was stronger than the past. Jeison also believed it, until the betrayal came from where they least expected it. A shadow called Riley Brooks, Jeison's cousin and an ambitious businesswoman, appeared in a black van with hidden intentions. She had heard that Jeison was dating a Walker and was not happy. "Do you know that you are risking? I did everything with that girl, right?" Jeison said one night. "I don't need your approval." But Riley wasn't just talking. Soon, with the help of Mark Walker, Jenifer's jealous cousin, they began to filter "there are rumors," modifying old papers and planting false evidence, all to make it seem that Jeison was behind the water rights of the ranch. Jenifer, who had always believed in him, began to dudar. Between love and doubt, "Is it true that you are trying to keep part of the ranch?" Jenifer asked with tears in her eyes. Jeison looked at her, disconcerted. "What the hell are you saying?" "I have documents. Your signatures. My cousin showed them to me." Jeison, hurt and furious, left the ranch that same night, not without first looking at her with a mixture of pain and disappointment. "I didn't expect this from you, Jenifer. I did believe in us." She remained in the middle of the porch, her soul shattered, watching him disappear into the Texan horizon. Traces of the truth. Weeks passed. Jenifer didn't eat well, nor did she sleep. Something in her heart told her she had made a mistake. She reviewed every document. She called notaries. And then she discovered it. The signatures were forged. "It was Mark!" I said Joe Conrabia. With the help of a former ranch employee and an independent lawyer, he managed to gather evidence of the manipulation. He also discovered Riley's links to companies seeking I'm renting land near the ranch. Jenifer got in her truck and drove for hours until she found Jeison in Austin, working on a project. "I need you to listen to Mesh," said, agitated, with red eyes. "Why should I do it?" "Because I love you, and I was wrong." He showed her the evidence. He asked for forgiveness. Jeison, although hurt, still felt something that hadn't died. Love, the return of the brave, both returned to the ranch. There, in front of the entire Walker and Brooks family, they revealed the conspiracy. Riley tried to deny it, but the voice recordings and emails sunk her. They gave. Mark was disinherited by Jenifer's grandfather in his posthumous will, which had not yet been fully read. Jenifer's parents, in tears, embraced Jeison. Peace between both families was signed with a handshake. Epilogue. Under the same sky months later, Jenifer and Jeison celebrated their wedding at the ranch, under a white tent and a starry sky. The guests, who danced between hay and hanging lights. The barn, now restored, had become an art and souvenir gallery. "Do you still think our love was madness?" Jenifer whispered. "Yes, it's madness. I don't want to be sane again," Jeison replied, before kissing her. And so, among betrayals, passions, wounds, and forgiveness, true love found its place in Texas, where the Lasso es rotos también pueden volver a unirse. And